Welcome to Nawa Podcast, where even the smallest beginnings matter. Every idea, every choice, every tiny step can grow into something bigger than you ever imagined. Do you ever feel like your life hasn't started yet? Like everything happening right now is just temporary, a phase before the real story begins. You keep saying, when I graduate, I'll finally be happy. When I get that job, I'll be proud. Or when I move out, I'll finally live my best life. And the crazy thing is, every time you reach that next goal, you just replace it with another one. You never actually feel like you arrived. And that's the trap. It is called the life delay syndrome. When your brain keeps telling you that now isn't enough, that real happiness is always somewhere in the future. In psychology, it's delaying mentality. Your brain literally programs itself to believe that the present moment is not complete yet. So instead of living it, you escape to the future. Like your mind is saying, once I achieve this thing, then I'll finally deserve peace. But you never really get there because once that thing happens, you create another condition and another one. When I lose weight, I'll love myself. When I get a job, I'll feel valued. When I move abroad, I'll start living. But what about now? Are you living now? You're not really living, you're just postponing your life. And the problem is you keep building your happiness on conditions so you never get to feel happy now. And a lot of times this mindset comes from fear. You don't want to face the now because the now feels incomplete or painful or just not enough. So you create this perfect future in your head, this dream version of yourself, escape into it instead of living the now. It's like you're not allowing yourself to be happy. But why? And that's the dangerous part, because when you keep doing that, you're teaching yourself that happiness and peace are always later, never now. People with this mindset often end up feeling anxious or mostly depressed. They live in constant waiting. The future feels uncertain to them. The present feels empty, and you start to feel stuck. So how do you get out of this? First, stop waiting for a miracle. Waiting alone does nothing. You need to move. Waiting is not the same as patience. Patience means you're working, growing, doing, but trust in the process. But waiting, however, means you're sitting there hoping something will magically happen. And the only way to reach what you want is to connect with the feeling you're delaying. For example, don't say, I will love myself when I lose weight. Instead, love yourself now, and you'll actually have that kind of energy and peace to change. And don't say, I'll feel valued when I get a job. No, start valuing yourself now. Wake up early, live with an intention. Treat your life seriously today, because what if there's a destiny waiting for you, something better than what's in your head? But it only appears after you take the first step. You'll never find it if you keep waiting for the perfect conditions to happen. Action is what creates clarity. And you know what this reminds me of? There's a quote in the Atomic Habits book that says, when you fall in love with the process rather than the products, you don't have to wait to give yourself permission to be happy. And this one really hits hard. It's like we spend so much time chasing the final result that we forgot life is mostly made of in between, the mornings, the effort, the small steps that no one sees. And if your happiness depends on the products, the perfect body, the dream job, the relationship, you always keep pushing it further away, because the second you get what you want, your brain moves to the finish line again and again and again. But if you fall in love with the process, the growth, the effort, the way you show up every day, you start feeling proud now, not later. You stop waiting for your life to begin because you realize it already has. So if you've been waiting for your life to start, this is your reminder. It already started. You're in it. Stop waiting to be happy. Start acting like your life is happening now, because it is. This was Nawa Podcast, a space for youth, growth, and all the things we're learning on the way. See you next time.